Wagwan everybody, Lennox here from Simple 123 Trader. Just going to show you a little snippet of our playbook from last night. And this is the playbook for our members of the Simple 123 Trader group, and a little snippet of last night's US dollar futures index analysis. And let me just play that for you. This is from July 22nd, Wednesday night. So don't forget about that. Okay, let's take a look at our US dollar futures index and still heading down. Okay, so we are at the support area. You can see this area that I have got in a rectangle. We're coming into that area now. So what we have to be now is a bit cautious, because once we get in here, we could see some turbulence, sideways movement, maybe even a bounce back up towards the top of our channel here, and before we go again. So right now we're still heading down. This is of course on the daily time frame, so we do have some room still on the lower time frames, but this is what you have to be expecting when you get down to this type of area. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see we're right at the bottom of our channel, and every time we've come near our channel, we have bounced off of it. So we're getting very, very close to, we see we kind of broke it here, right there. So now this is a very crucial area. We could have a further drop one more time back down to the channel, but then after that, maybe, we're right in our zone of, of support. So we could see a bounce back up towards the top of our channel. That's totally possible. But right now, again, in the short term, going into tonight's session, we have a weak US dollar still, and expectation would be for this to continue to the downside. Maybe it won't be for long, but we'll have to see. Drop to the 15 tonight. Take a look at the 15-minute, and you can see that we have a 1, 2, 3 top there. We drop to this level. Now we're moving over this way, and so it tells us where we are, and we're going to be heading down one more time. Again, maybe it might be short-lived, but we're heading down at least in the short term. Anyway, so a weak US dollar going into tonight's session. So opportunities to play Aussie, GBP, Euro, New Zealand, US dollar to the upside, even gold to the upside, and then opportunities to play USD CAD, USD Swiss, USD Japanese yen to the downside. Okay. All right, so that was a little snippet of what I analyzed last night in the webinar, in the playbook for the members. So let's see how it played out. All right, so this is the daily time frame for the US dollar, and as you can see, the area that I was referring to was right here, and now we've actually touched that area now. Last night we weren't in it. Okay, so dropping down to the 4-hour, take a closer look. Okay, again, we were right in this area here last night, and I was looking for this to fall. Like I said, we could have a little bit of a bounce in there, and we certainly did get a little bounce, a little fake out actually. So dropping to the 1-hour, we'll take a closer look at what happened. Okay, so what you can see here is the move to the downside. We were over at this point here. My expectation was for this to fall, but like I said, it could get a little bit volatile in here. And indeed, what market makers were doing were pushing this up to entice people to go long, especially to go short in the major pairs, or long in the major pairs, depending on which one you're playing, to fake them out, and then they dropped it down. So let's go down to the 15 and really look at this, and then you'll see what I'm referring to. Okay, so last night I said at this point here, we came down to this level. We were here looking for this to continue to the downside. But what they did in here, and very, very shrewd, is to drop price down to make it look like we were heading down. then pushed price back up at this point here to entice traders to go long and or short in the Euro, Aussie, and so forth at this point, and push it above. There's our trend line. Push it above the trend line to make it look like it's going to go, and then turn it around real quickly on them and drop it down the way they really wanted to go. So very shrewd, very you have to be aware of this kind of thing, and this is exactly what they did here to fool everybody. And now it's down like it should. So looking at any of the major pairs, for example, let's take a look at Euro USD as a key example. So Euro US dollar is right here. Okay, it's going to be doing the exact opposite. So at this point here, Euro US dollar was looking like it wanted to push to the upside, from this level even to push to the upside. But what they did was they enticed everybody to go short, drop it down, take out all stops that are along below this area, and then turn it around real quickly and push it the way they really wanted it to go. So everybody's fooled here going long. At this point, everybody's fooled going long. They turn it to go short. All the people who have decided to go short now get killed coming back up again. So very shrewd of the market makers, and they did it well here. All right, so that's a look at what I was seeing last night and how it played out today. Thank you. We're done now.